Okay, you're back at Clint's again. Things are going wrong today, folks. So what was going to be a simple thing to do, we're going to do in 3 takes because I accidentally switched the video off again. So it's frustrating. So what happened was that the video of the, I tried to cut the cutting tool, and it went wrong because of the packing. So I put packing underneath it, which means I raised it, in this instance, 1/8 above centre height. So it was just rubbing and rubbing. So I was surprised about that. However, it just shows that my videos do go out and I don't edit them. So if it goes wrong, like this has gone wrong, it's gone wrong. So there you go. So just bear with me. It's just that I've got so much on my mind at the moment with this new camera mount I've tried to arrange, and it's extremely difficult to position. So I'm thinking about all these things. So I'm going to try this tool again now, just to see if it's any different. It might it might not work, in which case I've got another problem which we'll have to solve. So let's see if it goes okay this time. Right, here we go again. Get the position of the camera. Whoa. I don't know whether we can get it right here. I'm trying to position it, and it's so difficult. Oh, I think that might be better. I don't want to be in danger of I'm anxious that I don't knock the camera into the chuck and things like that. Okay, let's try it. If you hear a bang and my camera hits the chuck, I need a new camera, so I've got to be careful. Whoa! Something else gone wrong there, folks. Now guess what's happened? I've put too much feed on it, and the machine's cut out. So now I've got to try to. Well, things are going wrong today. I've got to start the machine again, which is put too much pressure on at that speed. It was cutting quite nicely too, so I'm going to have to reduce the feed and the speed, I think. The other thing, it's quite a broad tool on the face of it, this one. So let me see if I can start the machine again for a start. Here goes. The machine started. And it's also moved a workpiece in the chuck. I don't know if you can see that, but it has, because it's not spinning exactly true. So that's something else that can go wrong. So what I'm going to do is to tighten it. What are you saying? It was never like this at Rolls Royce. Okay, it has loosened it in the chuck. that could be another source of vibration, but it was cutting a lot better this time. So let's try it again. Slower speed. That's cutting a lot better now. And in fact, if you give it too much of a too slow a feed rate, that could set up a vibration as well. I'll show you what I mean on this one. I'll come over here a bit. I'm going slow by hand feed here. It's okay, I can increase it a bit because I'm not doing full cut. So I'm doing a high feed rate here as well. And that's cutting nicely now. That's because of the side clearance thing that we spoke about. So in actual fact I'm going to part this piece right off. Because I've got a lesser diameter, I can increase the speed. There we are, parted off. So that's the principle of it anyway. I'll just part this other piece off just to show you again that you can, by altering the angles of the tool, it parts off. It wouldn't have done that before, I do assure you. So we can try it again. Close up the chuck here. Part up this. Got the speed too high. Still saturated. I'm increasing the rate of speed. Doesn't like it. Still too fast. Reduce it again. So the speed and the feed rate are important, as you can see. So there we are, look, it's broken off. And what I'm going to do while we're at it is, whoa, stop the machine. I'm going to put some more material through here. Okay. I mean, normally I wouldn't use a parting tool as broad as this. But there we go. I'm going to just take the edge off the tool again. Here. Right. The other thing that could be a problem is that I've lost. The problem is I've just lost my hand wiper. If you've got bearings in the headstock that want adjusting, that could create a chatter, and also the amount of tool that's offset there. However, the other thing could be the cross slide. If the cross slide is a bit too loose, that could create chatter, but I don't think it is in this instance. I can check that. Okay, here we go. Now that's cutting a lot better, you see. I'm using quite a coarse feed by hand and it's a lot better. So what you're saying is I'm not going to full width. So on that tool there's about a 1/16 of an inch that's not cutting. So now I'm going to try the full length of the cut, which is there. And try it. Whoops. Feeding it by hand. I could use a power feed, so you can feel what's happening there. It's cutting quite nicely, no vibrations, and there we are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to part this off completely. You could increase the spindle speed at this stage if you wanted to. However, cutting quite nicely, and I'm going to part it off at this speed. I'm reducing the feed rate by hand as I'm approaching the smaller diameter what we're producing. The cutting tool's cutting nice inside to the rake and things on the grinder, and we're ready for parting off. It's nearly coming off now. Oh, let's see. There we go, and that's parted off. So stop the machine. Now what I'm going to do is to carefully take this off there. Oh dear. Sorry what folks, this video is taking me so long to do. I've just had a warning to say that the going to power saving mode. Anyway, look, I'm sorry the videos have been a bit mixed up. I'm holding it by hand now, and it's just one of those things, but it just shows that what can go wrong does go wrong. We've rectified it by grinding the appropriate side clearance and side rake, top rake on the cutter. So you might have got 2 or 3 videos which you'll think, oh, this guy's crazy. Why don't I start again? But I've always said things do go wrong. They do go wrong when I do them, as you can see. So if things go wrong when you start, don't worry about it. It happens to me too, and I've had many years experience, believe it or not, I have. But you can rectify things. If you like the videos I'm doing, just give us a like. I'd be much obliged if you subscribe to the channel. And we got there in the end, sort of thing, but there's all sorts of things to consider. In the meantime, keep your comments coming. Subscribe to the channel, give us a like and a share, and thank you for being so patient. I know some of my videos are awful. This particular set is one of the worst I've done for things going wrong. So anyway, thanks for your patience, and look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, keep safe, and